guys, so welcome to today's video. So today we will be installing icab browser on macOS 9. So we're going to be installing the PowerPC version of icab, of course in an emulator, but we'll be walking through how you do that with macOS 9 and so let's get into it. So to start off with, you need to go to icab.de to download icab. You click download, and today we'll be looking at two versions of icab. So we will be looking at the version that is 2.9.9, and we'll also be looking at 3.0.5. So we'll be looking at those today. So of course you could download those if you wanted to, but I've already got them downloaded, so why don't we transition to trying to install it? Okay, so why don't we start off by installing the earlier version. So I'm not exactly sure when this version is from, but it's the earliest version. So why don't we start by extracting the file? So as you can see here, it's a Stuff It archive. So yes, you double click that, and it should unstuff it, and I'll wait for it to unstuff. In fact, it's already unstuffed. So here it is. So here's the unstuffed version. I'll open it up and I'll click on the icab. So it should open up. And here we are. Here it is. So here's all the stuff, so we can look up stuff. So let's say I look up Sandro Linux. Let's look up sandrolinux.com. It did it add .com for me? Anyway, so as you can see here, it doesn't load some web pages. So like my website won't load in icab. So yeah, but as a basic test, I'll open up Bing. I'm opening up the Bings, and it's half loaded. So why don't we try and open up w3.org? So this is a W3C website. Hopefully it opens. World Wide Web Consortium, in brackets W3C. So of course it's opened up in a kind of weird state, but it's working, I guess. It's working. So yeah, it works. Why don't we go to the oldnet, because that usually works with old browsers, theoldnet.com, very good website. And so as you can see here, it loads, and it looks like it should do, I guess. Let's see if it works. So let's say I try and go to Nintendo.com from 1996. Yes, it is working. So yeah, so I can load websites using the old net. Interesting. Of course, Apple's website doesn't work. It's still called Apple Computer in this thing. So yeah. So so overall it's interesting to see this. So it's of course got Yahoo built in. You can use Alta Vista. Whoa. Cool. Lycos and Fireball. So icab is made by a German person. So it's actually, they forgot to translate English into English and not in brackets English. So that's German right there. And yeah. So, and also it has Fireball, which is a German search engine. So yeah, let's see if Fireball works. Let's try and look something up with a different search engine. I'm going to look up Hi again. Oh look, it works, guys. One of the search engines in here works. Why don't we try, just for a laugh, why don't we try Lycos? Now that isn't working, so oh, hang on, what the hell? Yeah, it's a bit broken these days, Lycos, so yeah. Hang on, can you search the web still? Okay, so this isn't working right now. So yeah, so So here's the error report. Apparently they have an error report in here. So overall, I think this is pretty interesting. There's some interesting features in here. I probably haven't went over all of them. But it's of course your internet cab. Very interesting. Oh look, icab.de still loads, I guess. Yeah, it still loads. So, I guess not all hope is lost with this browser. But hey, it is from a long time ago, so yeah, I don't expect it to work. Why don't we go on to the next install? So why don't we unstuff this icab? So we'll see that unstuffed. So I found it. So I'll open up the folder and I'll open up the web browser. So yeah, it's Shareworks reminding me to purchase it. So why don't we try and search with Google? So yeah, it looks pretty much the same, but now it loads a bit better, and it's got a bit better HTML support, as I can see here. And yeah, let's see if the old net loads any better this time. So that's taking a while to load. So it loads just about the same. In fact, it freezes now, so probably not a good thing, but it's working a bit better. So why don't why don't we try and load Bing again? Because this should hopefully load now. Let's see if it loads. So I guess it kind of works. It's kind of broken here. So yeah, I guess you can kind of go through search results here, but hey. Yeah. I also noticed there's a thing saying RSS. I wonder what that is. There's whoa. Okay, so apparently it has an RSS reader built in apparently. So yeah, that's very cool, I guess. And yeah. So I guess the kind of moral of this thing is that clearly icab is an absolutely great internet taxi from the past. So yeah, and the present in fact, because as you can see here, there's a modern version of icab which runs very well on Mac OS in fact, and it looks very Safari-like, and yeah, it's still working today. So yeah, so it's cool that they still have an option to download these old versions of icab on their website. And overall, this was a pretty cool browser from the past. I'm going to check out more browsers from the past and more software from the past. As you can see here, I've already checked out AIM on my channel, and I've showed you how it works in 2021, and no joke, it works in 2021, although you've got to use a kind of more hacky method to get it working, but involving an alternative server. But yeah, it works in 2021, and yeah, so thank you for watching, and please make sure to share this video if you liked it, like and subscribe. You can check me out on Odysee and LBRY. You can also check me out on DTube. You can check out my website, sandrolinux.com. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe, and goodbye.